Oh, thank you very much, Gavin. Gavin, have you ever sung in the shower, mate?
I sing all the time. I usually sing Private Dancer.
Oh, right. Do you ever sing in the shower?
No.
No? No, I sort of don't either. So listen, 1984 has been what? And the most incredible year for you?
Most incredible. For the first time in my life, a hit #1 single.
Right.
A hit album. And finally the movie. The movie that I would have wanted to do more so than anything. The type of movie, yeah.
Well, I mean, you had a hit last year, and then of course that led up to sort of Private Dancer album. When the album was finished, did you ever really quite imagine that it was going to do this?
No, I thought it would do well because I had many friends that had supported me. You know, I kept packing the halls and the people kept asking for material. So I knew that once I did actually release an album, that it would not be like sort of a flop, as we call it, you know. But I was really surprised at all this.
Now, taking the success of the album, and Mad Max was literally, you were signed up to that before all the success really happened on that score.
Right.
What's it been like to do the movie?
Oh, Christ. My dream, my absolute dream, because it covers both ends. Actually, my fans won't be disappointed because there's a physical scene. And then actually the front scene is really showing my abilities as an actress, you know, so it's just perfect.
Are you mean to Mel?
I slap him around a little bit.
What about Angry? what about Angry Anderson?
He has to be knocked around, that one.
All right, listen, we'll come back to the success of you and David Bowie and Bryan Adams and talk about that. Meanwhile, Wham, those boys just can't stop having success either.
That's right.
And they're celebrating Christmas, and here it is, Tina.
This is Wham! Last Christmas.
Hey, go! He's a silly boy, isn't he? Now listen, Tina, with your Mad Max 2, Private Dancer, the two projects that you've got involved in also, with two great artists, David Bowie, how did that come about? With the title track too.
Yeah, well, Mick Ronson was going to produce this last project, and when we decided against it, actually, Mick had made contact with David, and then later when I was at the Ritz and they all met up, the Stones and all, we sort of talked about it. And so after the production went out with Ronson, then David sort of contacted me to ask me to do the duet with him on his album.
Which is a great song.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
And Bryan Adams, which has just become one of the hottest acts over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
He sent a song to me a year ago when I had the deal with Capitol, but actually I was just working in the studio with in-house producer John Carter, and I didn't like the song. It's called "Close Up the Doors, Tina's in Town." God, it's a horrible song, you know. So when I went to Canada, he had this great song, and I felt, okay, this is it. This is the one I'll do. So I went in in 2 hours' time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you've got to go and have a costume change, and I might get into a new bit of drag myself. You got anything out there, Gavin?
Oh, there's something there we'll find for you.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot. Let's have a look at the US Top 5 for this week, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim. The US Top 5 for this week. Let's go.